The hum of the tattoo gun was a lullaby, a comforting drone against the buzz of nerves and excitement. For Min-jun, it was more than just ink. It was a devotion, permanent mark of his love for G.Yeon, his favorite K-pop idol. He'd chosen a delicate, stylized dragonfly, G.Yeon's signature symbol, to be etched onto his forearm. The artist had barely looked up from her work as she finished, only grunting a done before turning to the next client. Min-jun admired the fresh tattoo in the mirror, the vibrant rainbow wings a perfect replica of Ji-yeon's own. That night, as he was watching TV, he saw a faint shadow in the corner of his eye, but it was gone before he could truly focus. He dismissed it as fatigue, an overactive imagination fueled by the day's adrenaline. Then he saw them, faces pale and distorted, peering at him from behind the curtains. They were like static on a television screen, just out of reach of clarity. Frightened and desperate to find a reason for the visions, Min-jun scoured the internet, convinced he was losing his mind. Instead of comfort, he found forums about superstitions, old folk tales that whispered legends of tattoos that bound spirits, of ink that opened gateways. A chilling thought took root. What if the tattoo wasn't just a symbol, but a doorway? He had to get rid of it. He had to sever the connection, close the door. His eyes landed on a box cutter resting on the sink, its blade gleaming under the harsh fluorescent light. His hands trembled, his breath coming in ragged gasps. With a desperate sob, he pressed the cold metal to his forearm, aligning it with the edge of the dragonfly. The first cut was shallow, a sting against his skin. He grit his teeth, the faces in the mirror seeming to urge him on, their silent taunts driving him deeper into the abyss of his own madness. A sudden, sharp bang against the bathroom door. "Min-jun! What in God's name are you doing in there?" His father's voice, laced with panic, shattered the suffocating quiet. The door burst open, revealing his parents, their faces etched with horror. Min-jun was on the floor, his arm a bloody mess, the box cutter lying beside him like a fallen sentinel. The emergency room was a blur of fluorescent lights and hushed voices. As the nurses worked on his arm, the pain was a distant hum compared to the crescendo of fear building within him. He felt the soft mattress beneath him, the cool sheets against his skin, and then he looked up. His breath hitched. They were there, hundreds of them. Some were half planted into the walls, their faces grotesque caricatures of pain, their limbs twisted at unnatural angles. Others protruded from the floor, a head peering up from the side of his bed. But the most horrifying of all was the one on the ceiling. Its emaciated body was pressed flat against the white tiles, its head twisted at an impossible angle, its empty black eyes fixed on him. It was silent, unblinking, watching him, waiting. As he slowly faded into unconsciousness, the last thing Min-jun saw was the specter on the ceiling, its mouth slowly spreading into a terrifying, knowing grin. Little did Min-jun realize that ghosts were the last thing he should have been worried about.